Hello guys, welcome again to Let's Play Pokemon. Last time we got in our Bulbasaur sword. Now we got the opportunity to check its status, which is pretty good. Attack 12, Defense 11, Speed 10, and Special 4. Seems healthy enough. So let's go ahead and travel through these tall grass. You can Okay, here we are at Route 1, Palatown, Viridian City. Here you can encounter two different types of Pokemon, the Pidgey and the Rattata. Hi, I work at the Pokemon Mart. It's a convenient shop, so please visit us in Viridian City. I know, I'll give you a sample. Here you go. So let me tell you about my experience with Pokemon. I first got in Pokemon when I was like 2 years old, and I gotta tell you, it was the very first video game I've ever played, but obviously being a 2-year-old, I cannot read a single thing. I had no idea how to play it, and I have no idea what this game was about. See just ledges around the road, they're a bit scary, but you can jump from them. You can get back to Palatown quicker that way. Alright. So I just gone ahead and played and basically guessed what I was doing just by looking at the game. Having no idea how to progress, have no idea about the story, had no idea about random encounters. Of course I had a good idea about random encounters, but still. Here you got in a Pidgey. And I'm just going to go ahead and attack it. Just for the heck of it. I know, cockfighting, beating up wild animals, PETA. I hate you, PETA. Anyways, you can go ahead and run from these types of wild battles, but you cannot run away from trainer fights, which kind of act like boss fights. I'm just going to attack these Pidgeys just so I can get some more experience. Here you got Gus, which is a flying type move. So far it's only doing like 3 damage to me. It's not really a big deal then. But despite me not having any idea about what I was doing at the time, I still enjoyed it. Here we are at Viridian City. Trainer ships. The battle moves of Pokemon are limited by their power points. PP. To replenish PP, rest your titled Pokemon at a Pokemon Center. Alright. Now I'm just going to go around. Here's your Pokemon Center. This guy will talk about two Bug-type Pokemon, the Caterpie and Weedle. Here you got in your Pokemon Center, which basically heals your Pokemon to perfect health. So far I only got in 1 Pokemon. The maximum amount of Pokemon you can carry is about 6. Excuse me right there, I kinda had the burp right in my mouth. Right here you got the Cable Club. And they're still making preparations. Basically what you do is that you have the Game Boy link. You can go ahead and connect 2 Game Boys together and you can battle, trade, etc. Which is a pretty good concept. I think this was the first game that actually used this concept. Well, when I first played this game, I had no idea what I was doing. The Eternal Green Paradise. Now right here you got in this old guy that says we cannot go through here because it's private property. And here you got a girl. Oh, Grandpa, don't be so mean. He hasn't had his coffee yet. Yeah, I know how adults can be when they don't have their coffee. You know, since this old guy is laying on the ground for absolutely no reason whatsoever, and because when I first played this game, I couldn't read anything, I honestly thought that girl beat up that old man. I'm not joking. So I had the impression, oh, I can't go through there because if I do, I end up getting beaten up. Then I see this tough guy, and I was like, I was totally convinced that if I go through there, I'm going to get beaten up. Okay, alright, Ray read that sign. Here's the trainer school. Now they're basically talking about all the status effects, which is basically just sleep, which puts Pokemon to sleep for a long period of time. Burn, which lowers your attack power and lowers your defense and also make you take damage. Poison just regularly makes you take damage and will even affect you even after the battle. Freeze, this is just like sleeping. And you got paralysis, which lowers your attack power, plus it gives you the chance of missing all your attacks. That's basically what the billboard is saying. Now, I'm just going to scroll to you this text right here. And I decided to read this simply because it's pretty funny dialogue you'll get at the end. Of course, tons of people already played this game, so you probably have a good idea of what I'm talking about. Alright. Yeah, they're talking about cockfighting and all that stuff. You know, things that PETA totally approves of. Again, I don't care about what PETA has to say. Hey, don't look at my notes. Yeah, that's the dialogue that I wanted to show off. Little secret there, not much of a secret. Well, what you're supposed to do at this moment is go right up here to the Pokemart. Hey, you came from Peloton, right? Yes. You know Professor Oak, right? Yes, that old crazy guy. His order came in, will you take it to him? Sure, because you can totally trust a kid to make such a delivery. How do you know that I won't steal it? Okay, now he won't be able to sell any products to me, so I'm just gonna have to go all the way back to Peloton. Again, you got then that guy who was talking about ledges, so I can go ahead and jump right over these ledges. A very good shortcut to Peloton if you want to save energy and all that, avoid random encounters, etc. Alright, Professor Oak, I got your condoms or whatever you ordered. Wouldn't be surprised if it's condoms. You know how video games are, especially when they're made in Japan. Not that I don't trust the Japanese or anything, I love the Japanese. Alright, it's my old Pokemon. Well, it seems to like you a lot. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. Yeah, I only had the Pokemon for a few moments and it already likes me. What? You have something for me? Yay, I delivered the concept I am being Parcel. Oh, so this is a custom Pokemon I ordered. Okay, I'm just going to clear that from my mind, alright? Thank you. Gramps! Oh god, it's him. What do you call me for? Alright, I have a request for you two. And this there is my invention, the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Kind of like handheld computers. Before they had handheld computers? I don't know. Hold on. If it's an encyclopedia, how come it's blank? Think about that. Red and green, take these with you. And we got the Pokédex. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world, that was my dream. But I'm too old. Yeah, I could tell. Alzheimer's. I can't do it. So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps. Leave it all to me. And I hate to say it, but I don't need you. I know. I'll borrow a hotel map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one. See that Squirtle right there? It's the last Pokemon. It's going to be lonely. It's going to be forever alone. Wait for you, Red. Alright. The whole world waits for me to be led under my control of dictatorship. No, not really. Well, we got in the Pokédex. I really don't think... Let's see, there's about 10 minutes of this video. Well, almost 11. I wonder if I can find a Rattata. If it's a Pidgey, I'll just pause the recording. Nope, it's a Rattata. I'm not planning on capturing a Rattata or a Pidgey at all, for your information. Okay, the defense down. And there you go, that's the Rattata. Yay, level 7! Yay, Leash Seed is basically when you feed a seed to a Pokemon and their health will be drained and given to my own Pokemon, which is very nice. Very nice indeed. Alright, back at Viridian, I'll just heal up my Pokemon again. I'm just adjusting my seat right there. Alright. This guy right there, Pesto, you're stranded. What are you doing? Oh, by the way, if I come up here and check this tree right here, there was a potion in there. I have no idea why there's a potion in there or why no one took it before, but alright. Alright, hold on, I'm gonna go back to Pallet Town just for a little bit, okay? I'll pause. Alright, I forgot to talk to Daisy and she'll give you the town map. She's going completely against the rules of what her little brother said. I'm his older sister, I can do whatever I want. Yep, I use the town map to figure out where we are. So here we got Pallet Town, we can practically explore the entire world. Let's see... Route 22. Alright, I'll meet you at Route 22 right now. Alright, while I was gone, I took the liberty of leveling up Sora to level 9, so I'll just show you his stats at the moment. Alright, now in this area, this particular patch of grass, you can actually find Nidoran. Perfect timing! A Nidoran male. See, these are the first Pokemon that actually have gender. They actually look a lot different when they have gender, just because they were gender. For some strange reason, they share different Pokédex numbers, but, well, I'm just going to go ahead and attack one. Alright, Leer lowers your defense. And it tackled. Alright, there you go. I'm just going to heal up at the Pokemon Center. Sorry, I'm pausing quite a lot. Alright, right here is a very good idea to save your game. Because right here is an optional boss.